Boom, boom. What's going on, folks? Dr. Dan, it's great to join you. Let me just get some lights, camera, action on the action. Great, better. Ooh, it's a little bright on the ring light, Great. At least I'm not overly backlit. Great. So, listen, folks, I just wanted to dig in regarding some stuff involving how to reset our resting point of our psyche and the running list of things that we're doing from day to day and how to just get kind of get the express lane to getting ourselves reset and refocused. Okay. So that's going to be the topic for today. Guys, again, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share these videos on your favorite social media channel. Apart from that, let's just jump right in. So, talk today about cannabis and circulation, right? I'm always super interested in talking about circulation, really one of my favorite things, okay? Because circulation involves oxygen, it involves the movement of nutrients and oxygen and fluids. Fluids always very, very important. It's a carriage of all of these important things. And also the removal of waste products, carbon dioxide, urea, other kind of products of metabolism that we need to get moved out. Okay. So this is a common occurrence in every organ in the body, including the brain. Any part of your body that engages in any sort of aerobic, or in the case of muscle, normally anaerobic work. Either way, what's going to happen as cells undergo their normal process, they're going to need more energy to keep going, and they're going to need to have the waste products removed. So, why this is important in the realm of cannabis is that what we're starting to see is the reason why you're getting the effects from THC and CBD and all the accessory cannabinoids. What's causing these effects to happen is very much related to a differential blood flow that occurs in the high state. So this is pretty intuitive if you think about it, that as someone enters that little zone of euphoria after you use cannabis products, which is super, super sweet. We can call it getting high. Hell, it's my channel. I can call it whatever I want. Getting baked, doesn't matter. Anyway, as you go from being your regular old boring self to getting high, what happens is a switch of blood flow to those parts of the brain that are more absorbed in the deeper, deeper subconscious basement thoughts of your psyche. Okay. Things, thoughts, plans, dreams, things that you have going on that you have buried under the doldrum of things that you have going on today in your normal stresses and anxieties of day-to-day life. So what happens when you have your stresses and anxieties of day-to-day life? Those things sort of clog up your processing unit that's running and constitutively active. Okay, your running program. So the thing that cannabis does is it quiets the noise of your day-to-day running program that runs on all your regular, predictable textbook stuff. Okay, it quiets that. All right. What it does is it moves all of that stuff to the side, and all the stuff that's buried deep and in the middle, things that we really, really, truly value, but we sort of have to put those to the side for taking care of the business of life. That sort of part opens up, and the blood flow that's really going to our psyche, which really involves our amygdala, our prefrontal cortex, things like that, having to do with our emotional system and our deeper thoughts, those kinds of things. What happens is a differential blood flow occurs, and those parts of the brain begin to get more oxygen and more nutrients, and they're also able to unload a lot of their waste products. All right, so that's what's happening during the high state. There's differential blood flow occurring, so that there's less blood and energy being devoted to these sort of run-of-the-mill things that we're doing in our regular day. Those are being put to the side, and we're able to devote more energy. We don't even have to consciously do it. That's the chemistry of cannabis. It does it automatically. That's why it makes it such an easy win. People have found already. Just ask Cheech and Chong. So that's really what I wanted to get to, folks. So you could look at this process kind of from a different light. I didn't have it in my mind to make a long video today, but I did want to open up the idea for people with regards to circulation, because it's a popular topic. Cardiovascular topics are a popular topic because cardiovascular disease is the number one killer in the Western Hemisphere. Okay, number one, above cancer. Okay. So, well, cardiovascular disease also includes different cancers, but roughly speaking, I'm talking about diseases of the blood vessels. Okay. And diseases of things related to the circulation of blood. Okay. And circulations of things and getting things towards their target organs. All right. So that's why I think the discussion of the circulation within our psyche and reorienting energy to getting ourselves properly balanced and updating the system to reflect our current values, I think that's very important, because sometimes we've thought about evolving our ways and changing certain parts of our daily habits, but we've gotten so distracted with things that we're currently doing that it becomes hard to change. We're not able to focus our energies on it. So, what cannabis does very well is it clears the lane for clear thought so that we can actually spend more time, more devoted energy. All right. It facilitates that energy and circulation transfer so that we can actually really enact change in our own lives. Okay. That's the thing that I really, really wanted to highlight to people. Change is possible. And that's what makes the idea of the endocannabinoid system being activated by cannabis so promising. Okay. Because the whole central facet behind the ECS is its natural tendency to bring about a corrective balance, also known as homeostasis. Okay. So that corrective balance in terms of your psyche occurs via blood flow being shuttled into those areas responsible for deeper planning and subconscious thinking and that degree of emotional thought. So being able to open that up allows for novel ideas that we've kept compacted and artificially buried down to come up. It allows those to come to the forefront. And that's how we land on certain epiphanies that we haven't thought to look at for some time. And these epiphanies are important and in some cases life changing when we allow ourselves to engage that sort of thought, which can further dictate that kind of behavior. Okay. And those thoughts turning into behaviors can become durable habits that help us to live the life that we envision for ourselves, a purposeful life. Okay. So, guys, that's the best I can wish for you. A purposeful life on your own terms. Y'all have a great day. It's always fun talking to you guys. Be well. Be well to yourselves. Be well to each other. All right. One love. Dr. Dan. Peace.